Hello, how's it going, people? YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Pixelated Golfers and PGA Tour 2K21. So this is the Weco Pa Challenge. This is this week's TGC Tours. Now in the real event, TGC Tours I shot 6 under for the first round, so I shot 7 under in my society. Didn't play really all that well in both tournaments. So the cut line at the moment I think is 13 under. So 14 under is making it. So um, I basically need to shoot double digits. Now I don't know what the wind conditions are for the TGC Tours round. Quite strong winds yesterday. I've just set up I think it's just default settings in my one. So it could be different. It could even be shorter tees. I really don't know. So just want to get back into in fact funny. I uploaded the video. I might put it up in the next couple of hours actually. I played my PGA Tour career mode and absolutely 2 holes I had
Hello there, and
horrendous
welcome back
scores.
to this society event. Final round is about to
So
begin.
let's
Don't
see what
let
we
John
get.
down. John might get upset. Just joking. John will always love you. Oh, that was a fine swing. Fine
So
swing.
struggled a little bit with tempo
All right,
yesterday
let's make the most of this. Good luck.
in my round. I think went off the tee in my society I think I was bad. Or was that on the fairway?
Good one. This
Ooh,
green's pretty
barely.
elevated. You might need to take an extra club up than you normally would.
Yeah, so that's 120, 125. I think a normal, I think this, a little bit of D-loft. So, yeah, I struggled. I've noticed my putting has been very, very weird the last few weeks. But like really recently, it's become quite annoying, shall we say.
Setting up here now for our third shot.
This should be chip in all day, every day, and twice on a Sunday. And we miss.
Coming through with the chip. Okay, that'll do.
Yes, I really need to be on it today. But the PGA Tour career mode video was just, there was 2 holes.
Nothing wrong with that.
I think in fact, I think the hole that I made the mistake on the front nine, which I think was hole number 8, 7 or 8, I think it was. Just an absolutely horrendous green. And the pin was on the top of your spine. And it basically just ran off either side.
Breeze on this hole.
And the old putt that just wouldn't get above the slope.
Ooh, there's a
that old
spicy
chestnut.
little biscuit.
So, but the aim for TGC Tours is to make the cut line. That's all I really want to do. Get rid of another strike. Try and stabilize back and try and
190 yards or
try and
so
play
to
a
pin.
little bit better. But easier said than done. No, I think I'll keep that. I think I'll put some waft on it. So I feel a little bit, I don't know, today I feel
Unfortunately, I think
better.
this is beach bound.
I don't know why that was so short. I feel a little bit better. The weather's nice, the sun's out, so
let's nestle this one in
I
nice
feel
and close.
I feel good. Let's be honest, I feel good. I think this full bore should be okay. Yeah, not bad.
And hopefully
not bad.
you get a good
Ballpark,
look at this next putt. Well played out of that bunker though. Here we go. This drops and you get a bird.
No, I think I played this hole yesterday and I played it like a par 4, I think. And I think I've done the same again. Because it's quite a short par 5. Right, come on. Putting needs to be so much better today.
So far, so good.
See? Stroke went first time. There's no little glitches at the start. And, you know.
After that hole,
it's the way I want it. I mean, I think when
and as you tee off, we've got
I mean, the career mode was difficult. I'm not going to lie, it was a difficult round, and I really, although, you know, I tried to come back a little bit, I made that other mistake in a hole in the back nine. So, it wasn't without its troubles. So, but the beauty of this game is it can be like real golf. You just have maybe should have put it a little bit over and let it roll in a little.
Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit.
But yeah, you can have
right,
issues with this
game.
game.
Out of this sand.
I think it should be pretty good, number wise. Got a little bit more backspin, try and get a bit of bite on it. Nice. Catch could have went in.
Way to strike that ball out of that sand trap. Not much left to do here. And with that, we will move
we need to
on
shoot a good
to
score in TGC Tours.
And after that one, you are at 8 under par. And now we're teeing up on the 4th.
It's not a terribly difficult course. I mean, I think there's a lot to it that's, you know, if you're striking the ball well, I think you can score well, even with a bit of wind. I'd be interested to see what the wind is. Oh, that's nice. Just stay in that bit of tough. I think the 24 splash. Because it's going to go a little bit extra. It's not going to go. Yeah, okay. Again, that's where I maybe do make a mistake with that shot. I'm in between distance. It's not right in the money shot.
Good luck here. 18
so I try and
feet
squeeze
to the
it and get it to roll a bit, but it just doesn't do it. I need to maybe adjust my shot accordingly.
Jeez.
Again, a little bit of a quirky swing line.
Okay, here's a par putt. Looking good.
Again,
and that's your par
still,
right there.
It's doing that swing line, but it goes in. That's the main thing. 8
under par currently. Teeing it up on the 5th. That swing was to die for.
Tee shots are good. I'm getting the tempo off the tee shot, so that's a good sign. So it's actually the US Open this week. Is it this week? Yeah, I'm sure it is this week. So I'll actually be able to see a little bit of it. It depends though. I mean, I'm kind of not really bothered about watching it, if I'm honest. You know, if I want to play my PlayStation, or I want to maybe get my bike, or do some drone stuff.
Ball. Well,
what do I know? That ended up just fine.
Okay, sink this, and you're down to 9 under par.
I don't think there's much change in this.
This one's on a good line.
Yep, that was well read. I kind of want to just get my TGC Tours round started now. I feel pretty decent.
And we are on the 6th hole now.
Yeah, not a terrible difficult course. There's a lot of holes that are like
a good result off the tee
short
here.
par 4s, and there's a couple of short par 5s. I mean, this should be a bread and butter birdie. I don't think I birdied it. I don't know what I did in my TGC Tours round in this one. Something makes, well, in saying that, it's a 43 yards. For me, that's a flop. And this should nestle down a little bit as well. Maybe a little bit of de-loft. We catch it with a slight slope. But again, you know, that's just a bread and butter shot.
This next putt is for your birdie. Let's keep her going. That's 2 birdies in a row. Let's have a third. And you are currently 10 under par.
I'm interested to see what the conditions are. As I say, there's quite a bit of wind. I mean, wind is not... It can be difficult if you get on top of the wind and you get your eye
Seventh
in,
hole is upon us.
you know, where you need to aim it and that kind of stuff, then you can play quite well. But if you don't, if you struggle, you know, you can struggle with the front nine and then you start maybe getting a little bit of it in the back nine. but then it's too late. You've missed all those birdie opportunities, and you know. This should be
Beautiful
good.
swing.
Fast. Should be still okay. Yeah, that's nice. Just rolls onto the green. It's going to leave us a good opportunity at a
Oh,
birdie.
that'll work. Yeah, Johnny Likey. This could be a birdie on the scorecard.
It's outside.
It's getting there. Let's keep this going. That's your
Visa.
fourth
I think it
birdie
was a
of the
bad
day.
swing
Good
line,
work
but
out there. And after that one, it's
she drops
11
in.
under par for you. And now we're teeing it up on the 8th hole. Swinging like silk.
A little slow. I'll play though.
This looks like about 120 yards to the pin.
Okay, the slope and the wind are probably working roughly the same, I'd imagine. I think.
Heading for the green.
Oh yeah. Oh, sit down ball. Just
Safe
goes
approach.
that little
Nice.
bit by. It's maybe just
Here's
outside
a 13-footer.
Yeah, the greens are. These ones are quite flat. I think it's straight.
Well, it's heading towards the hole. Well done
Again,
out
the
there.
swing line
That's
was
your
bad
fifth
and it
birdie
just
on
kept in the edge.
12 under par after that hole.
So, TGC Tours, I'd actually be 11 under par at this moment because I'm going to take one off. I was 6 under and TGC Tours are 7 under here, so you know, we're going along nicely. I mean, if this was the proper
Bit of a long par 4 here.
tournament, I would
Nothing you can't
I'd
handle,
be
I'm
reasonably
sure.
happy.
So let's
Should
put
be
it
able
in
to
the
carry that
fairway
bunker.
and take it from there.
Beautiful swing.
Should. A little bit of wind in the face. That's quite a tricky tee shot.
Okay, hole number 9, shot number 2. Let's see what you got.
15 up. So it's about, yeah, we're going to play this quite soft, I think. Try not to hit it like full. We hit a partial. Probably could actually hit it full. And that sits nicely.
Nailing another approach.
Playing
Nice.
pretty well. Quite
And
happy.
this to take you to 13 under for the day.
A little bit of swing in this, but not huge. Oh,
Okay,
easy.
well done. Birdie for you.
Right, that's a good, not the greatest of starts. We did get that birdie early, but good finish to the front nine. I say I'd be happy with that on the real, well,
Got
say
a
the real
right to left
course, but I
breeze
mean
on this hole.
the tournament. I'd be happy with that. I'd probably bite your hand off.
Nice, pure swing. Great stuff.
That was slow. But we were aiming a little bit to that side
Right,
with the
setting
wind,
up
so that was
here,
not a
deep in the
good
spinach.
shot there. Okay, probably just going to play the full shot. Let's see what percentage we get. I think that should be good. A little slow.
Well,
Is
this
it
one
long?
might be a little bit long,
It's a
but
bit
let's see what
long.
happens.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, went a little long on that.
Okay, third shot.
Again, potential chip in here. In fact, probably. A good chance of chipping it in. Yeah. Knew it was going to break a little.
Nicely done on the chip shot. And the putt drops, and we're moving on.
Par. So par to start the back nine. A couple of par fives on this one.
And 13 under par is your current score.
So technically, TGC Tours wise, it would be 12 under. So 14 under is making it at this moment in time. So you're looking at 15, probably 16 is your kind of number that's in my head. So that would be a double digit 10 under par round. Tempo's getting a little bit slack. Ah, just catches the sand.
All right, from the fairway bunker. Let's see how this goes.
Nasty. Tempted to go another one up, and I'm going to do that. I'm just going to put a bit of loft on it, because we're uphill as well. Oh, get a good bounce. Get a hard bounce. Come on.
Okay, here's our third shot.
Yeah, let's chip this. A chunky. Yeah, didn't really.
We've got this much left to save
Maybe
par
didn't.
on this one.
I don't think I looked at the percentage of that shot, so that was maybe a bit of a bad call on my part.
It could be a good one.
Good putt.
Okay, good job.
That's one of those putts that you could quite easily miss that. And a bogey, although it's only one shot, it feels as if you've really just fell down a massive hole and you can't get back out. That's what it feels like.
Here we go now on the 12th.
And that's where you really need to like bounce back when you do that kind of thing, because it can really get you down. Did I try and play? Yeah. I was going to say there's a hole I played. I think it was on my
looks like this tee shot's coming
PGA
in for safe
career
landing.
mode. It was set up quite different. Yeah, this is a par 5, yeah. It's slightly uphill. I think this should be good. I think we're going to lose a bit of distance, but ultimately I think the driver's going to be too much, I believe. Being short is not exactly... Maybe should have aimed over a little bit more. Well, that's going to be perfect. Chip in. Oh, if it just stayed in the fringe, that could have been a little bit better.
Third shot's looking like.
Now this is a chip in. It's got to be a chip in. Got to be.
Ooh.
Calling it.
Nice little chip in for
I meant to say that before it went in, but I felt really confident with that.
That was amazing.
Because it was quite a level lie.
Let's take one more
the percentage, a little bit of de-loft, you know, just hitting it full. So that is an eagle, and that is an absolutely massive,
sitting at 15 under for the round. Nice
shot. That puts us 15 under. So that kind of technically puts us 14 in the TGC Tours simulation round. So we're on the cut line.
Teeing off on this one.
We're making it, and we've still got quite a few holes left. So gravy, as they say. I think this should be okay. I feel, yeah, should be alright. Just hit it full. We do catch a little bit of a fast. Nicely off the slope there.
Okay, let's do this. 13 feet.
So the putt's been behaving itself.
Birdie number 7.
I'm kind of getting my first intentional putt line in my head. I'm getting the power set. I'm going for the putt. I'm getting it. I'm not getting this kind of, but it's not working. I'm not getting that follow through. So that's working.
Best of luck here on this par 5.
Oh baby. Nasty bounce. Holy
If it
baloney,
goes all day.
that really
All
wasn't.
right, setting up now
Yeah,
at
it's
about
another par
200
five,
yards
another
away.
short par five. I think I'm going to put a little bit of loft in this. Again, this shot, if it went in the bunker in the front, it's not a major problem. Well, that's perfect. Oh, just set up a little. Yeah, it just runs on a touch. Maybe a bit more loft.
Well, that's just fine
Maybe
golf
forcing
playing
the
there.
club
That's
down, just hitting
on
it
the
full.
green in under regulation. Well done.
If you can drop
Okay,
this,
this is actually
that'll
a
be your
good
eagle.
opportunity and another eagle. Bit of a
Looking
funny swing
really good.
line.
Oh man.
I think we would have missed it anyway if we'd had it even
This one's
with
just a
a good
4-foot
swing
putt.
line.
Birdies everywhere.
Again, another
birdie of the day for you.
weird
Great work.
swing line, but we make the birdie.
And you're currently sitting at 17 under par.
So Charlie Dingham there shot 14 under par the first round. That was the kind of the bog standard score. I say the bog standard. That was the kind of leading score. 14 under.
Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left.
Obviously, my conditions are not matched with TGC Tours, which I probably could
Tee
actually
shots looking
get them
nice here.
matched pretty decent. You do get to find somebody that plays this,
Here's our second shot.
and then you can
on the
get
15th
the
hole.
weather conditions from there. Now what we got? 1-2-2, 5 up, 1-2-7. I feel like this. Do you know what? I'm gonna hit the 1-4-1, but I'm gonna loft it. That's the plan of action. We do hit a slow. It might help us actually. Yeah. Probably would have been a good shot. It probably would have been on line. Just come back a little bit off the slope. Come on, easy.
Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. All right, let's get a birdie and get out of here. What do you say?
Not a bad chance actually. I would say it's makeable.
Looking really good.
Oh, tell you, not high enough.
Ooh, that is disappointing, but it's a good,
Yeah,
good
it's
stroke.
disappointing because it's actually quite a good putt.
Sitting at 17 under for the round.
Okay, I have a good tee shot here now on the 16th.
Right, 192 to the pin. The wind's ever so slightly in our face. I'm tempted to just play this and a little bit of loft again.
Come on, get down on that green.
It's not bad. If it lands kind of soft. Yeah, good.
And it's shots like that that are the reason you are in the lead. Good stuff.
Tricky little putt.
Oh, it's getting there.
I just didn't go high enough. I think it's again a swing line.
Just a little bit aggressive there. And this will be your par putt here.
It's quite an interesting hole.
Looking pretty good.
I mean that.
All right, we can get out of here with a par.
That makes in there for par, but I tell you one thing.
17 under for the round.
That's a very tricky little hole lie there. It's one of those ones that
Wind
you
is
could look
blowing
very silly.
left to right.
Look very, very silly. Right, back on the perfect
Looking pretty
off the
good
tee.
off the tee.
Good lie as well.
And this one's around 140 yards to the pin.
Right, so what we got? 140 to the pin. Probably just loft this down. Maybe try and hit it easy. Do get a slope, which is going to force it to the right. Maybe we didn't really need to hit it like easy. Yeah, that's not bad. At least
Decent
we're
approach
putting.
there. And this one's for bird.
Outside chance, quite a lot of swing in this. Ooh,
Just
a little bit,
going
a little
right
bit
by the hole.
too much power. A little bit less
5
power,
feet to
that
go.
may have broke in a little bit. Right, make
Okay,
the par
moving
putt.
on.
So putting, I feel my puttings are a lot more confident, which
And
is good.
after that hole, you are currently 17 under par. And let's bring this thing home now on
Right,
the
18th.
18th tee.
18's not, I wouldn't say it's a terribly difficult hole. Just really blast the driver over those bunkers. Now, you don't think you'd actually clear the bunkers by the looks of it. This should trickle onto the fairway. It should give us a decent number to the pin,
And
hopefully.
that's why you're in first.
Yeah, I mean, the 63,
Fantastic
to
shot
be
there.
honest. Okay, I'm actually going to try. What does my lob wedge go? 2 seconds here. 76, 77. That's actually not far away, if I'm honest. I'm going to go full. I'm going to go the lob wedge. I'm going to fully loft it, because it is downhill as well. I kind of want to maybe just hit this slightly easy. Do hit it fast. Should get a bit of spin at. Oh, that's too. Yeah, I needed to hit it. I needed to hit a partial.
This one's your third.
Oh, it was a good attempt. We kind of go a bit aggressive though.
And this is your fourth shot.
I'm tempted to putt this, if I'm honest. That's a weird. Nah. Do you know what? I'm gonna chip it. I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna chip it. Oh my goodness! I hit it way too hard.
Oh, nice little chip there.
Oh, that was terrible.
And
That was
the
not a
bogey
good
putt drops.
finish.
A little bit of a sour note to end on today, but you had fun, right?
Right, so we head to TGC Tours now. We've kind of armed ourselves with a little bit of
end things off.
semi-decent
And
form.
with that, I must leave you.
Just 9
I
under.
had
I mean, we
fun
could
out
have.
there with you
We
today.
were on the
Thanks for a
10
great
under, the
round.
double digits, but we made that bogey in the last hole. So it is what it is. Right, so that is going to conclude the Pixelated Golfers. As I say, it's set up to play TGC Tours. That's pretty decent. And I'm going to hit TGC Tours straight after this. Get it out of the way. Because I want to get out my bike today. I need to get out my bike. I've not been out for a good week or so. And even then, I only did like 2 miles or something stupid. But anyway, take care, and I'll catch you soon. Bye.